Hey guys, what's up? It's Joe Raiti from Raiti's Rides. Today is the day, the first drive of this vehicle right here next to me. What is it? It's your updated, changed up 2025 Toyota GR Corolla, but the crazy news is this is a GR Corolla with an automatic transmission. But before we get into this 300 horsepower all-wheel drive hot hatch, let's talk about what's going on here. So Toyota decided to break the rules where other brands like Honda and Acura only have manual transmissions for their performance versions of the Civic Type R and the Integra Type S. Toyota decided to go the route of Hyundai with the Elantra N and now offer not only the 6-speed manual still, but the 8-speed automatic. Did they get it right though? Does this ice cap, that's the name of the color, love the color, ice cap colored GR Corolla drive and perform like a manual transmission? And what I mean by that, is it engaging? Is it quicker? Is it not as quick? Did they do the right job with the choice of the transmission that they put in it? Let's go ahead, let's dive into our 2025 GR Corolla and find out, does it drive as good as a manual? Let's go find out. Right off the bat, I love these GR Corollas. They just have a perfect proportion. My only thing is I wish we had the two-door Yaris or at least a two-door Corolla. That would be killer. Now for 2025, the whole front end of all GR Corollas is different. So lights are the same, but the bumper is different. Everything has been widened, has been opened to flow more air. So they re-sculpted it. They got rid of the LED fog lamps. Let me know if your feelings are hurt. There used to be these round, rally-esque LED fog lamps. They're gone. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about that, but in its place, you're getting more airflow to keep those temps in check. Now, as we swing around the front, it's just wide as can be. Texas State size grille, fully functional from top to bottom. I don't love the gloss black, but I also don't mind it, especially with our ice cap color, because it has a nice yin and yang kind of popping appearance in the sun. Now, as we rise up, you're getting the bulge on this Premium Plus functional heat extractors. Come around the bend, wheels may look the same, but they're not. You're actually getting more spokes for your hard-earned dollars. So this GR Corolla has an MSRP, which I'll tell you in a little bit. You're now getting more spokes for your money. Get this at, what is this? Who put that there? Get that out of there. I love the way it's got, these are inky wheels. How do I know that? It actually says it right there. Made in the land of the rising sun, Japan, 18-inch wheels. Tires are those Michelin Pilot Sport 4s. So you're getting the grip and the stick, and you're getting great braking capability because we got the beefed up calipers, Brembo calipers, all four corners with those beautiful two-piece rotors. Going down the rest of the vehicle, we still have our functional side vent. I wonder if they should have body colored this, because if you notice for 2025, this is now enlarged and body color, which I like it better body color. Let me know if you think, and I'm gonna have Lori swing around, let me know if you think that fender vent should be body color. I would like to see a what if scenario if it would look good, but I love the GR badge, Gazoo Racing. Listen, they won the 24 Hours of Le Mans, second Japanese car company to do that. Do you know who the first was? Yes, you in the back stuffing your face with a Twinkie. Yes, you're correct. Stop chewing with food in your mouth. Stop talking with food in your mouth. Mazda. Mazda was the first Japanese brand to win the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Roof on a Premium Plus is that forged carbon fiber, cuts weight, lowers your center of gravity, and then as you drop down, look at the fender flares. Look at that GR4 badge. That lets you know that we have the all-wheel drive. And then flipping around the backside, everything is the same as 2024. So you're still getting that lame, stubby spoiler. I don't like it. I'm zonking it. I wish it was painted, and I wish that it extended out a little further. But you are getting all LED lighting, which is great, even the turn signals. And then working our way down to ground level, this is where you get that nice triple outlet exhaust. Oval tips on each side, and then you have that center one that has a little bit more of a flared out appearance on the tip with that rear diffuser. Well, why don't we pop the hood and talk about how the automatic is different for 2025. All right, guys, we got the hood popped. You do have a prop rod. Now, make sure you check out my first look, which I'll leave at the end of this one. We went a little bit more in depth and took a little bit more of our time because I want to get to the driving. Underneath the hood, 1.6 liter turbocharged inline 3. Because we have that direct automatic transmission, it's a traditional torque converter, 8-speed automatic, and that is the name that Toyota is giving that is the DAT. See what I did there? That. But anyways, 300 horsepower, 295 pound-feet of torque. That's more torque than the manual transmission equipped vehicle. 0 to 60, you're looking right around 4.7 seconds. Top speed is governed to 150 miles per hour. MPGs around 24 in the city, 28 on the highway, and the vehicle weighs right around 3,300 pounds because of the extra weight of the automatic transmission over the manual. Plus it has a transmission cooler to help keep those temps in check. But why don't we go ahead, let's fire it up and see this thing move. All right, guys, we're inside this 2025 Toyota GR Corolla Premium Plus, which is going to be your top trim. That's the name of the new trim. They don't have Circuit Edition. They definitely don't have Marizo Edition anymore. That was a one-year only thing, so if you missed out on that, it's gone for good. Now, I know you're probably saying to yourself, well, Joe, I don't know how to drive manual. I never learned. I don't think I want to learn, but I do want a hot hatch, and I want it to be a GR Corolla. How much is it for the automatic equipped GR Corolla? Well, I hope you are sitting down because this is going to get a little intense. Base price for a GR Corolla with an automatic transmission is $41,000. This one that we're sitting in, a Premium Plus, are you ready for it? It's going to hurt. MSRP $48,000. So quite a bit of cheddar, as they say out here in the Lone Star State. But why don't we go ahead, let's see what we get for your cheddar, if the cheese is worth the bite. To the door panels. I do like the soft touch and the red stitching. Everything else, the gloss black, zonk. The door pocket is way too tight. You can't even get a Texas size Pop-Tart in there and a glass of freaking Yoo-Hoo. That's how tight that door pocket is. Going from the door panel to the dash, you do have soft touch here. Where's my red stitching? Why'd they give me black? Did they run out of stitching in Japan of red? I want some red, not black. So that's a zonk. We do have the JBL sound system. You have your 8-inch, same infotainment system with the Toyota multimedia software on there. Premium Plus gets you dual climate and the JBL sound system, of course. Down below, you got USB-C, heated seats, wireless charger, and then there she is in all her glory. That is the 8-speed automatic transmission shifter. So I like the red stitching. You can shift manually with the transmission itself, or you could use the paddles. We have our drive mode selector switch. And then we have, of course, our GR4 controls. No more does it show percentage for power distribution. It now says normal, gravel, and track. To get track, you just push it down. It's that simple. 2 more cup holders. GR, obviously key fob because you're in a GR Corolla. Love the e-brake is actually one of my favorite in the industry. This stitching is on needlepoint, and the seats, absolutely fantastic. The GR embroidery, the Alcantara, the nice bolstering, manual adjustments for the passenger and the driver. And hey, why did I not show you that there's an armrest? Because guess what? There isn't one. Zero. But I'm okay with that. Come on over here to the business side of things. I want to show you behind the wheel and these paddles in an automatic GR Corolla. All right, guys, business time. I never thought I'd see the day, but Toyota answered the fans. You only get 2 pedals, aluminum brake pedal and aluminum throttle, no clutch. Let me know how you feel about that. Manual seat controls, I'm okay with it. I don't need 20 different way adjustable power seats. Love the seats. Lateral, it'll hold you in place. My shoulders are a little broad, and I actually hit that, which I think I did that in the track day when we did the first drive with the GR Corolla. Steering wheel, love the thickness, the leather, the red stitching is great. What I don't like are the paddles. They're plastic and they're out of a regular Corolla. So get rid of those. Give me some metal paddles, manual adjustment, tilting and telescoping wheel, and then you got that 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster, the different modes. Track is gonna be, sport's gonna be my favorite for the display. And then of course you could change the mode, normal, gravel, and track for your distribution of power. They don't have the percentages anymore. I guess people were confused by that, those who failed math class and fractions. But anyways, let's get in the back seat, and then I am gonna show you the cargo real briefly, because we're gonna go on throttle in this automatic GR Corolla. All right guys, back seat time. It is a little tight back here, but there's still more room than say a Mazda 3 hatchback. I'm 6 feet tall, plenty of headroom. The nice thing about this car with 4 doors compared to the GR Yaris is that you get to share more of the fun driving experience with your friends, if you're lucky enough to have friends. And if you don't have any friends, the first thing you need to do is love yourself before you can love anybody else. So work on that. Do some mindfulness and some training of your third eye chakra and all that other good stuff. But anyways, what's gonna help you be chilling like a villain back here is this nice Charmin soft armrest with your 2 cup holders. Get some kombucha back here, and everything else feels pretty good. But why don't we go ahead, let's get to the cargo area because I wanna go on throttle. All right guys, cargo area time. What you're gonna find is there's not a lot of cargo area because the all-wheel drive system out back takes up a lot of the room. The one thing I do like is they have these large nooks where you could put a box of track day Twinkies on both sides, which is good. And then if you need more room, it's not hard to get more room. You're just gonna have to contort yourself a little bit, press on the button, and then flip down the seat. That's gonna do a 60-40 split, and you'll notice that your 60-40 split is as flat as a piece of paper. So you could get your jack stands, you could get your jack, hell, you could even get some track day wheels and tires, swap them out at the track, and then put them back on, your street tires back on your drive home. I don't know what else could be a better track vehicle than when you have this kind of room, but you know what? We're here for one reason and one reason only. First drive of an automatic transmission GR Corolla. Let's hop in and see how it goes. All right guys, we're inside this 2025 GR Corolla. I am gonna let the automatic transmission do its thing. I have it in sport mode and I have 30% of the power going to the front, 70% of the power going to the rear. That is now called gravel mode. If you're ready, I'm ready. Launch control, on throttle, here we go. Nice smooth shifts from that 8-speed automatic transmission. Brembo brakes work like a champ. And what's really nice is that everything has been recalibrated for this vehicle. Here we go, on throttle. All the way up to 7,000 RPM. Then when you slow down, it's actually blipping the throttle. So it's blipping the throttle as it goes from 4th gear to 3rd gear to 2nd gear. So nice to keep the chassis stable when doing that. On the brakes, look at this. Look at how it handles and the turns. What's really great too is that the way they retune the suspension, the way they retune that torque delivery, keeps it in the sweet spot for where you want it to be. But really nice when it comes to how the automatic transmission behaves. Now, is it as much fun as a manual? Of course not. but they did a really good job with the way that they tuned the transmission. And it really feels to be in the right gear at the right time. And I just love the way it blips the throttle. That to me is really great. On throttle, here we go. So you are getting obviously some sound pumped in through the JBL sound system, but they've also you know, recalibrated a little bit the sound coming out of the exhaust. I just wish that there were a few more pops and bangs and things that you would want to hear in a vehicle like this. That would be the nice touch and all that. Guys, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take the shifter, pull it over to my leg, and now use the paddles. What's cool is that the gear indicator is always present no matter if you're manually shifting or if you are letting the automatic shift for you. So you have that nice large gear indicator in the center, and we're gonna see just how responsive the transmission is with the paddles. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. On throttle, first gear. Nice fast upshifts all the way up to red line at 7,000 RPM. Wow. Nice fast downshifts as well. So they did a great job with that. Great job. On the brakes. Look at this, there we go. I do love the sounds that you get. I just wish there was just a little bit more coming out of that exhaust, but upshifts and downshifts are very, very fast. And that should be no surprise. I mean, there's other brands that are able to take torque converter automatic transmissions and really make them perform very, very well. You don't necessarily need a dual clutch transmission. And to be honest with you, I think it's behaving better than the dual clutch that is in the Elantra N. But you got the power going to the ground. I love the way you could differentiate how the power gets distributed. Super balanced. And I tell you, it's so good at the downshifts and upshifts that it keeps the chassis nice and stable. Nice and stable. You got that very large head-up display, which a lot of the competition does not have a head-up display. So that's another nice addition as well to the GR Corolla. Premium Plus, of course. Let me go ahead and make a U-turn here. And then we're gonna go, actually let's wait until this truck moves. On throttle, first gear. Seats hold you in very, very nicely. Look at this. It's very buttoned down. Look at this, very buttoned down. Holds the line very, very well. Brakes feel fantastic, as they should. And the big question will be, what happens if you track the vehicle? Hopefully they worked on the issues that they have been having with people saying that the vehicle has been overheating. Hopefully you don't run into those issues, but we will have to wait and see when we take it to the track. But having the automatic transmission cooler, I think, is a smart piece of insurance. Great visibility out the front. And the paddles are easy to get to. I just wish that they were something different than what you find in a regular Corolla. Just would make it a little extra special. Obviously, U-turns are a piece of cake in this thing. On throttle, here we go. It freaking feels great. It really does, whether you're upshifting or downshifting. And for an automatic, it drives damn good. I just still would prefer the manual. That's just me. Let me put it back into automatic shift mode and see how it behaves as we go on throttle again. Are you ready? On throttle. Drops down and we are off. What's great is that it's programmed to go all the way to red line, which is what you want. And then when you're on the brakes, it's downshifting for you. Watch, from third to second, and then down to first. And when you're in that track situation or on your favorite twisty road, it keeps the power band right in the sweet spot. It's a pretty smart transmission, the way that it's doing the shifts and the way that it's keeping the power band. That's the key, right? Keeping the power band right in the sweet spot where you want it, so you're not getting boost lag or any kind of delay. The dash, just as always, is fantastic, and I personally really like the new face for 2025. I actually like it better than the outgoing one. Let me use the paddles one more time. On throttle, here we go. On the brakes, look at this. Nice. Holds the line really nicely, and it's good over the bumps. You know, I'm not getting a lot of hop. It's really staying hunkered down, and she really likes the like mid-corner transition throttle. It's real nice to kind of modulate that throttle early enough, because you have the all-wheel drive, to get on the power to get that forward acceleration that you want. Really digging that. But yeah, everything is very, very well engineered. They thought this one through. They didn't just take an 8-speed automatic from a Camry and put it in here, from the outgoing Camry, that's for sure. Love the downshifts. Chirping tire's a happy tire. All right, here we go. You ready? On throttle! Getting out onto the highway. Just very, very balanced. I'm really digging it. But I still rather have the manual. But if you wanted your GR Corolla with a self-shifting transmission, here is your opportunity. And it's not just, excuse my language, a half-ass job. They really did it very, very nicely. But we're gonna go ahead. I hope this has been a good one for you. It's definitely been a good one for me. We're gonna get back to where it all started and wrap this one up. So I'll see you in a split second. All right, guys, been a great day in so many ways here in Texas for this first drive. I want to thank everybody at Toyota USA getting us access to this vehicle. Let me know what you think. Based off of what you've seen, based off of what you heard, based off of what you experienced riding shotgun with me, does this automatic transmission for you do the business? Are you wanting to get one? Let me know down in the comment section. But if you're new to the channel, you're on your way out, hit that subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile. Come back for more. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Raised Rides family. Got to give it up to the best in the biz. Lori Raiti working that camera like a champ. Thank you, Lori, for all that you do. And just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.